Hey everybody, Christina Stuart here with Christina Stuart Photography, and Merry Christmas! Yay! Hope you guys are having a fabulous Christmas with your family, your friends. Happy Hanukkah, which I think is over now. Hope you had fun. Welcome to another Photo Tips Tuesday. I am going to talk, since we're all with family, hopefully today, I want to talk a little bit about family portraits. I did a session this morning with a family, not actually on Christmas, I'm pre-recording this, and right before Christmas though, because the family's all in town, and I really highly recommend that you take advantage of having the family there. I know it can be a little hectic, you know, trying to make all the meals and all the pies and all the breads and the turkeys and hams and all the special dinners, Christmas Eves, going to church, all that stuff, wrapping all the presents, shopping. We can get kind of caught up in all of that stuff. But really what matters, the reason why we celebrate or who we celebrate with is our families, and we want to spend time with the people who we love, and just take a minute to recognize that, to recognize, you know, who your family is, who you appreciate, and who you've chosen to spend this special day with. And with that, I will get into not all the mushy stuff, but I will get into some of the tips that I recommend for taking pictures with your family. Now, whether you hire a professional, you are a professional, you're an amateur photographer and just doing some family portraits for some friends or your own family, all of these can apply. And I will give a few tips of just making sure that you get certain types of pictures for the holiday. So first thing is take a second to think about all the combinations of family units in your family, right? So you've got the whole big family, whether you've got cousins and aunts and uncles, or if it's just the parents and your siblings, grandkids. So you want to think of all the combinations. You know, you want to get the big shot of everybody, and then you also want to divide up the family units and get specific pictures of the family units. So mom and dad with all the siblings, just the siblings, mom and dad, say the grandparents with the grandkids, just the grandkids, get all the grands with their aunts and uncles, right? The parents with their children, each of those sections of units. Each couple get some of the parents without any of the kids or the grandkids in the picture. Remember the dogs. Sometimes people want to have their dogs or pets in the picture. They're important too. So just remember, it's not just about the whole family. Get the pictures of the blood relatives, so mom, dad, mom and dad and siblings. And then if there are couples, get the in-laws pulled in. So you get the brother-in-law, sister-in-law, the husbands and wives, right? Because you want to include them too. But it is important to just have the actual family without the married-in relatives, right? If you have children who are old enough to play on their own, then I would definitely pull the camera out. I usually do a lot of the cooking, but if I see my nephews playing and run around, I have the camera handy. The camera is pretty close. I'll wash my hands real quick and I'll run and grab the camera and take a couple pictures if they're doing something totally cute. So you do want to have the camera handy, even when you are cooking. Keep a lookout and pay attention to where are all the kids, what are they all doing. Now, again, with the posed pictures, after you've done the family units, have a variety of locations. I like to choose a location that has a variety of options. So this morning, we started out at the family's home. They have a nice backyard. It was shaded. It was really chilly. It was like 45 degrees this morning. So they were wearing their jackets, and they'd take them off for the couple pictures, and they'd put them back on when they were taking breaks, or I was doing those different family units. And so we started in the backyard, which was nice and beautiful. And then we moved actually to this park. They have a lake in their neighborhood, and so it provides a lot of different options. Right now I'm under pavilion, but I'm standing in the sunlight on the edge. It's overlooking this beautiful lake. There's actually another waterway across the street that I used. There's a little, let's see if we can see over here. See, there's like a beach over here that has a nice bench back there that I use. There's actually also a playground that I got all the guys sitting on swings, which was kind of fun. So choosing a location that has a lot of options, especially with that. We had grandparents and their 2 children and their 2 children's spouses and a new grandbaby. So they really wanted to freeze this moment in time with the grandbaby's first Christmas. She is 3 months old and super cute. She was the best baby. She cried maybe twice, maybe 3 times, and was so good. We didn't get too many smiles out of her, but she looked at me. She had her eyes open. She stayed awake for most of the 2.5 hours that we were shooting. They were really, really fantastic family and a lot of fun, and the baby was just fantastic. Then we actually did 3 locations. So we did the backyard, we came to the park, we did a bunch of little locations here at the park early in the morning because the sun was better. Now it's in the middle of the day, so we're getting pretty bright. We went back to the house and I brought in my lights, and we actually did Christmas pictures by the Christmas tree and got some of the baby just by herself. So they also change clothes. When you have the family together, it is great to get the Christmassy type pictures, wearing red or wearing your, beads, your Christmas light beads, or your Santa hats or Christmas outfits, right? The baby had a Christmas outfit. It's also good to change and do something that is a little more evergreen, pictures, family portraits, while you have everybody there, that's going to last the whole year long. You're not gonna wanna have the Christmas tree photo up set 12 months out of the year. That's nice to pull out at Christmas. It's nice to do, have a tradition of doing that every Christmas. But it's like putting the Christmas lights on the tree and the house. You need to take them down after Christmas, right? So most people aren't going to want that hanging up on their wall the whole year round. So I recommend having a change of clothes, having your subjects change clothes into something that, this was still cold and wintry. In Florida, it's not super wintry, but they changed into like blue shirts, and that was going to be a really nice change to be able to get the most use, the longest use out of the pictures. Now, of course, the baby's going to grow up and fast, and so they're going to need more and more pictures, but it's still going to be nice of those individual units where she's maybe not in the picture, where we have plenty of pictures of just the people in their nice outfits that aren't necessarily all about Christmas and holidays, because you get kind of tired of that. I also really like to get some candid moments. So when posing couples or people, families, I put them in a place that I know looks good. I get all my settings right. And then I just have them talk, interact, talk with me, laugh with me, so that you get those more natural expressions, those candid moments, those, I always say, okay, give me a kiss. Not to me, of course, to each other, of the couples, big squeezes. So you want to get them in real tight. They're family, right? So you get those more connected expressions, you get those more natural smiles, and all of that is really important when you're having family portraits done. And also take a lot of pictures. With this, there weren't too many people, just the 6 and the baby, so it was a little easier, but you want to just make sure to take a bunch, because inevitably there's going to be at least one person who has their eyes closed in a lot of the pictures. So you want to take a bunch in every situation to make sure that you have everybody's eyes open. So I think that's about it. I hope you guys are having a fabulous, fun, safe Christmas. Wherever you are, stay warm, have fun, tell your family you love them and appreciate them, and I will see you next week. Thank you guys. Merry Christmas, and go see the lights. Bye. Thanks for watching.